Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo. What's happening, guys? Happy Monday. Happy Mondays, man. I hate them. I hate them. But we're painting some Gundam, so I guess that makes things better. Alright, so I was blocking in some colors off stream and I redid the white with brush on his leg. So we're going to do the same on the rest of the model as well. But I need to do some tidy up with the Ullerton grey anyway, so it just makes sense. It just makes sense. My I probably shouldn't have primed it when it was so cold, but a nice thin coat or two thin coats of this Ullerton grey will fix that issue, and a varnish, of course. Nath, how we doing, man? How we doing? Dude, he keeps piecing us up, man. Keeps piecing us up. Arvy's just been saying that almost the whole Elden Ring community's like, this guy needs a nerf. Well, it's not even him, right? It's how fast he summons those condemned. It's nuts. I think we got him to legitimately within 1/3. His health bar was 1/3, but the last two, we did a couple of expeditions last night. We just had shit gear. Dude, shit gear. Like no synergy between any of the perks on the weapons. No good weapons. I think Arvi might have had the black knife and Reduvia a couple of times, so she had some okay weapons, but man, Marvin and I just nothing. So I think a nerf is inbound, but I would like to defeat him pre-nerf, like we did Augur. Augur didn't get a nerf. The weapon got a buff against Augur, but sort of same thing. I would like to defeat Libra without the nerf, because I also had the honor of defeating Radahn, the consort of Radahn, before he got nerfed on the DLC. It's just that, you know, that little feather in the cap playing a Souls game. What's up, man? Yeah, I did pre-nerf Sovereign Libra. Yeah, the Badger thing was good, dude. The Badger thing was good. They only hung around for like half the day, because I mean they had kids and stuff, so like, you know, it's tough to keep them sitting around, but yeah, they enjoyed it. We helped one of the Badger community with their airbrush, and they actually purchased an airbrush. Hopefully House of War give Marvin a commission for that, because Marvin did a lot of the tutoring. I helped with the colors. I helped with the color theory and the steps, and Marvin did the rest. And then I sort of took Mike and one of the other guys and was teaching them heavy metal. It's so funny, dude. Every time we paint with people, like Mike goes, "This is the smoothest base coat I've ever applied." Need to teach those people the precision of heavy metal, right? You slept till 12? Dude, yeah. I mean, if you sleep till 12, your body needs it. I would have liked a sleep in, but we'd committed to the guys. I did that like 2 weeks ago, mate. I did that 2 weeks ago. I literally slept till midday. It was great. It was so good. Oh, hands cramping. Come on, don't be doing that. Man, I didn't have a shit day at work, but man, we had this job today. It's just one of those jobs. We ended up getting the job installed. There was no real major issues, but it was just like we needed access equipment in a lift, in a scissor lift, but we needed to use mud mats to drive on the grass. Otherwise we'd get bogged because it's been raining a little bit in the area. And then they only got 4 mud mats. Turns out that the scissor lift is 2.6 meters long where the wheels are, wheel to wheel, and our mud mats are 2.4. So I was like, we kind of need 6 mud mats, so we had to go get mud mats, and then the screws were wrong. Oh man, what a day. What a day. These are the kits, Baz. Yeah. So there's starter boxes that let me turn my music down. There's starter boxes that came out for the trading card game, right? The screen might wig out. Yeah. Doesn't like the glossiness of the stuff. So what if I just cover that? So the starter box comes with the full deck of cards. Jeez, it doesn't like that at all. I'll hold it here. Here we go. So the box comes with a full deck of cards so you can play the game, but it also comes with 3 miniatures. And the 3 miniatures, they're like, you can place these on the cards when you play the card because there's cards for these guys in it. But these are the guys that are going to be used in the Gundam Assemble tabletop game. So there's 4 boxes with 3 miniatures in each. So I'm going to paint all 12. So we've got all 12 ready when the game drops next year to play it. But it looks like there's heaps of them coming out. And maybe I just end up painting tons and tons of little Gundam models, but in heavy metal style. We're bringing heavy metal. We're bringing heavy metal all the way to Gunpla. They are they're very cool. I was jokingly, so this is what we painted so far. So we've painted up the classic Zaku 2 with the Heat Hawk, with a bit of an heavy metal twist on the Heat Hawk. And then we've got a Bazooka Dude. He just needs his scope painted, but other than that, he's done. So we've got 2 Zakus painted just a little bit better than what's on the box. Just a little bit better. We're doing some micro scratching, getting out of our comfort zone. And we've got Char. Char's obviously a dude. Like, he's one of my favorite characters in all... Just a little bit, yeah, in all of Gundam. Yeah, I was joking around the other day. So, Gun Cannon is a Gundam from the first series, and I actually like Gun Cannon. And this is the classic pose, and I was like, oh, I need to use some Baz wizardry to get this man to stand up, because I fucking hate the pose. And I know it's the classic pose, but I would just love for this guy to be friggin' standing up with a beam rifle and his cannons, as opposed to humping the ground. Because he's cool. He's super cool. I love his color scheme and stuff, but they've just... Oh, it's just this shit pose. I don't know. Yeah, so this is what we're talking about at dinner. We're in the middle of doing the RX-78-2 tutorial. They've done him dirty. Yeah, man, Gun Cannon's cool. I understand the pose. Doesn't mean I have to like it. Doesn't mean I have to like it. How's the rest of your trip, dude? You obviously got home safe and sound. I saw you put up another pic of that phenomenal Dark Angel Terminator chaplain. People haven't checked out Baz's most recent post. I highly suggest it. Do you know what? We're just going to show you anyway. All 6 people. You should be following Baz. You probably are. Baz. What? You don't come up if I type in Baz? I'm going to type in Amphiaris. Ah, silly. Yeah, dude, it was so good. I was saying, and look, I don't really get out that much to have lunch. I was like, it was actually quite crazy that we caught up, and I was just like catching up with an old friend that I've known for years. Like just talk and hobby. So this is Baz's fucking batshit crazy Dark Angel chaplain. Like, it's nuts. Look at this little watcher carrying a Stormbolter. I love it. The watcher's normally carrying a sword for people, but he's carrying a Stormbolter, and I'm here for it. It's wicked. Yeah, so cool. He's got all the bits. He's got that sort of classic, the classic filigree on the cloak. Dark Angel filigree. Black Sword, my dude. Small chance he coming back in 2027. Oof. You just gotta get that patron roller, man. Travel the world, sculpting for people. I always do this. Yeah, it's so cool. Dude, I love the incorporated mace sensor top up here as well. It's just like everywhere you look, there's just like a Dark Angel-y inspired. Sweet Jeebus. Yeah, it's nuts, man. It's nuts. There you go, all 8 people that's in chat. Oh, okay, hang on. Done. Weekend was good, my dude. Couldn't do it for long. Yeah, I mean, we were there for ages, weren't we? It's quite literally just good food, good company, good drinks, just chatting hobby. Yeah, the weekend was good with Mike. Started getting him painting some heavy metal on a miniature. He had brought a couple of the Badger community as well, and his kids. So yeah, Marvin was teaching an airbrushing course, which he's really good at. I just gave Marvin some directions and some colors, and he did it pretty good. You can tell people are new to painting and stuff a little bit, because he was like, "Oh, I want to do like an El Ministura glow on these," and he had like a practice plasma coil, and it's like, yeah, okay, he's never picked up an airbrush before. So I gave Marvin some steps, and Marvin's like, "What? We have to go back to this color and then do another green?" And I was like, "Yes. If you're wanting to achieve this plasma glow, these are the steps you need to do." And he's like, "So I have to clean the cup out again?" I'm like, "Yep. Yeah, you do." And then one of the kids was like, "Yeah, I want to learn how to do heavy metal." And I was just like, "Oh man, look, okay, we'll teach you." They probably don't have the attention span to be doing that yet, but I'll teach you. You was going to come down? Next time, dude. Next time. Victorious was sick too. Victorious was actually really, really good again. Like I was telling the guys, I'm not really big on wanting to receive information on stuff. If we're doing the paint and take, and it's the same that we did last year, and the details are all the same, that's all I need to know. I'll turn up, we'll bring paint and models, and we'll sit down with a bunch of people and we'll get them to paint. I don't need a bunch of other details. But next year, so we seated 8 people at the table, and we went through nearly 100 models during the day. So it's opened at 10, Doors opened at 10, and then they started doing the raffle, and we finished up at about 3:30. So what's that? 5.5 hours? And we sort of went through, 100 people, which is really good. But I think it was only because we were limited by how many chairs we had. So I was telling the organizer, I was like, next time, give us more room. Give us 12 to 16 seating, and we'll be able to do that as well. And I think the most popular models we had were the alternate sculpt Trench Crusade models. They were like pretty damn popular. You'd never hear the end of it? Yeah. That's one of those ones where you're like, oh, I'd like to go with Mike and paint at the BFG studio. And then the missus is like, yeah, you should do what you think you should do. And you're like, oh, that's a fucking trap. I'm not going to go do that. Yeah, do what you want. You should do what you want. Don't do that. I think we will probably start doing some recess shades tonight. I want to get all this white redone because it, like I said, I didn't airbrush it that great, and I need to tidy up some areas anyway. So I'm just going to use that as an excuse to just apply another layer of Ulithan Grey. Ulithan Grey? Ulithan Grey. Oh, I never know. I never ever know. Ulthuan Grey. Because it's Ulthway. Ulthuan. Chat doesn't care, man. Stop saying it. You'll bring 6 rolls of paper. Yeah, we need more paper towel. I left the models at the studio. I was pleasantly surprised by the Army Painter speed paints. What I achieved, because we did have a couple of like little quiet times where we got to sit down and paint some models. So I actually painted 3 models in about an hour total of these Trench Crusade models with the speed paints, and they came up pretty good. I surprised myself with the amount of time it took. Yeah, like it's just another tool in the arsenal. But you know, this is the thing. I always say that you know, painting box art, painting heavy metal isn't for everyone. But the one thing you should be doing is, if you are taking part in playing games and stuff, you should make a conscious effort to actually paint your stuff. I tell you what, if I can, and I'm got some very high standards with my painting. I'd like to think if I'm able to feel good about what I painted in an hour, people should be able to achieve some pretty good stuff with that Army Painter stuff. Like I could paint a Trench Crusade gang, warband. I don't know what they're called. I forget. Warband. I could paint a whole warband in the contrast paints probably in a day, and I would be happy with it. I'd actually be happy with it. Would it have to be one of the Trench Crusade warbands that I'm not overly attached to? Yep, probably. That would have to be a model that I'm not in love with, if that makes sense. No work tonight, yo. Adding content to the codex. You can have a fully fleshed, like, Black Sword codex, are you? Codex Black Swordium. So for our recess shade, because I feel like we're going to get to it today. For our recess shade, we're going to be mixing a grey and a blue. We're going to be mixing a grey and a blue. Haven't worked out exactly which grey and blue. But that's going to be our recess shade. Like we did on the Raven Guard back when we did the Christmas raffle display giveaway thing. You know what I mean? Lothar, my dude, how we go? You get to play Necromunda. Everybody died. Oh, they're not meant to, dude. They're not meant to in Necromunda. You meant to bottle out before they all die. Hang on, did they actually die or are they just injured? That's getting you a little worried. You can choose the bottle from a mission, dude. You can basically just if you're getting pumped in a mission, it's not like unsportsmanlike in Necromunda to be like, oh, my gang's getting hammered, we're out. Like, it's literally a tactic. I did the meat scenario. Yeah. We did that on stream on TikTok. We just did this massive wave and we had one character each. And we did the meat scenario. It's fun. Yeah, I have to get better at my airbrush base coats, that's for sure. Actually a hair. Don't know if that's a hair or not. Sure looks like one. Maybe it's not. It's still there and I scraped it pretty good. Hey, go for it. How you doing? Have a great paint job. Thank you very much. feel like we'll start doing some recess shades in a minute. Start adding some detail to this armor. Still need to do another coat of paint on that Corax, not Corax, Corvus black down here, but we can get to that when we start doing the highlights. Had one of the guys, they're typically the guys that are working in the office, ask me how long a job's going to take so they can quote it up. And they were asking about a job today that's in Box Hill, that's right next to the Good Games that we went to on the weekend that I got some Gundam at. And I was like, you better put an extra 285 Australian dollars on that quote for me, because it's going to be very hard for me to not just walk across the street and get some more Gundam cards. Okay. Let's do a recess. I do need to do some more olive and grey areas, but we'll start doing a recess shade because me painting white on top of white, it's not that exciting. Not for stream anyway. Not for stream. So I'm thinking we go with... Is the Dawnstone going to be too dark? Go Administratum Grey and Fenrisian maybe, or Thunderhawk. Or Rust Grey. Let's do a few tests. So we'll go 1 part Russ. Oh, this actually could be it, I think. One part Russ, 1 part Administratum. Where do we do a test? Where do we do a test? Geez, I need to do another layer of Ulton Grey on that. Let's do a test over here. Darker. we're going to go darker. We're going to try Thunderhawk Blue. Thunderhawk Blue and Dawnstone. This will be a lot darker. A lot darker. That's our color. So with your base coats applied, we are now going to start adding a recess shade to the white armor. For this, we are mixing together 1 part Dawnstone Grey to 1 part Thunderhawk Blue. We want to try and be as neat as possible with this step. If you do make any mistakes, you are just going to go back to your previous colors and tidy them up. Stupid brush is separating. Too much water in it. Shit on my brush. I try to take my time with this step as much as I possibly can, because if you're recess shading white, it's going to be more work doing a tidy up than it is you taking your time with this step. That makes sense? I probably shouldn't. It is hard to edge highlight. We're doing it. Recess, rather. This is why I wasn't overly concerned with having to do another layer of Corvus black, because of this. It can be a little less precise with this because the Corvus will cover this color. Also, if you're wondering why I'm doing like a bluey grey recess shade, because we're going to add some small battle damage later. And when we add that step, it's going to be like a warm grey. It's going to be like a grey that's got like a hint of brown to it. And I didn't want to have just like two greys right next to each other, like two warm greys. Or two cool greys, so it'll all start to make sense when we start doing some edge highlights and the micro scratches. And we won't do as many micro scratches as we did on the Zaku's. I think it makes more sense to have this less battle damage than a Zaku. I know that in the series MRO basically it doesn't do anything else except fight, but there's also the Gundam, so it's pretty tough. Unless he's versing my boy Rambarai in his goof. Hey Avi, how you doing? Yeah, we're still going to do some battle damage. It might be closer to Char's Zaku. I did do some more battle damage on the 2 regular Zakus, so it'll probably be closer to the amount of battle damage. And it's not battle damage, like, you know, it's just like paintwork. You good-ish? What'd that mean? Do you mean you'd be better if you'd beat Libra? Is that what you mean? Okay. Well, we'll try again. You dreamt of me and Marvin yesterday trying to beat the boss, and I had a wand. Are you saying you want me to play Recluse? You saying you want me to play Recluse? This is going to be the triple Recluse run. Just throw the Libra off guard with three Recluses. He turns up and he's like, "What the hell is this?" Hang on, wait, you quite literally were picturing me doing the Recluse thing, so it was like me. Because that's how they use the wand, isn't it? Remember the staff? You spin your arm. Wingardium Leviosa. It's Leviosa. Stop it, Ron. Why are you flickering, camera? What is so shiny that you need to flicker? Marvin didn't give me mana. I have been rather grumpy lately playing Night Rain. No, not really. I think I've been pretty good actually. We've been getting beaten up by a Libra and I'm like, yep, this is just part of the game. Hey, last night I didn't get a drop, okay? And I gave Marvin a bunch of weapons and I still didn't get a drop. The Mushu run, gotta target a dragon's head. Don't start me again. Just target a dragon's head. It's common dragon knowledge. Common dragon knowledge. Do you know what weapon I want versus the goat? I want the Geezer's wheel. I want Geezer's wheel. Starting to look a little more Gundam-y. I mean, it looks like a Gundam, but it's starting to look more detailed. Do I miss holding a juicy Space Marine? Nah. Space Marines are lame. I'm enjoying my painting again a lot. So I'm vibing with that. I'm just vibing with that. Wasting my talent on an undergrown transformer. I think a Gundam's actually bigger than a transformer. Yeah, a Gundam would piece up a transformer. Yeah. They're big. Gundams are big. Like Optimus versus RX-78, that'd actually be good. That'd be a good fight. Although having said that, like Gundam pilots just no. Avi didn't talk shit about Transformers. She was talking shit about Gundam using Transformers. Like Optimus doesn't go for the headshot, whereas Amuro Ray probably would. Like he's, when you think about it, he's on his like space station or whatever they're called. I forget what they're colony. He's on his colony. He gets attacked by these two Zaku jerks, and they start messing up his town. So rightfully, he's angry. But he's like a 16-year-old kid, and he just jumps in a Gundam suit and just murks these two dudes. Granted, they are, like I said, they're effing up his colony. But imagine being like a 16-year-old kid and you're like, all right, well, I guess I'm going to have to end two guys. I'm just going to have to end two people. The RX-78 is a 3-part combine. Yeah, it can... No, it can combine with... Is it just 3 spaceships? Is one of them called the G-Easy? I'm trying to sound like a rapper. I've got them here, they're cards. Oh, I swear I've got them. G-Fighter. G-Sky Easy. G-Sky Easy. Yeah, when they made Gundam... This was the late 70s. Yeah, was Transformers out then? Because did Gundam... It feels like Gundam sort of was like, do you know what? You know what's really hot right now? Transformers are pretty cool. But Voltron, where people pilot suits, is really cool. Let's sort of merge the two. Or am I off with my timelines? I feel like Voltron came before. I feel like Voltron came out before Gundam. Dude, Voltron was elite. Voltron's elite. Like Thundercats. Thundercats, that was sick too. Definitely gonna have to come back with Ultim Grey and tidy this up. That's for sure. Needs a tidy up. Gundam fans, what? Like, I assume they're going to basically come out with a shit ton for this assemble game, but what suit would you like to see? All right, let's tidy up some of those areas that we aren't happy with. This is one of the keys to heavy metal painting. There's an area you're not happy with. Go back with the previous color and fix it. Kara, thank you very much. The sub on YouTube. Hoon, what's happening, dude? Oh, how good. Dedicated workspaces make doing your hobby so much easier than if you have to pack up, set up all the time. It keeps you more motivated too, I find, you know. So we didn't really do this much tidy up on the Zaku's. And the reason for that is because you have much less leniency with lighter colors with the recess shades. Like, it's just more obvious when you have like a little bit of a mistake with your recess shade. And we want this tutorial to be crisp so we can send it to Bandai and, you know, obviously get some form of sponsorship, early access to all the assembled models, that type of stuff, you know. Yeah, that is actually a line through there. Needs a recess shade. Saw it over this side. I wasn't sure what it is. It's alright, we have to do some edge highlights on that anyway. It don't matter too much. Cool. All right. We do have another leg and the waist and another arm and the head to do, but we are getting there. What we'll do now is we'll apply a recess shade to the blue and the red. But before we do that, I might just add a little bit of a white highlight to the back of the leg so we can get an idea of no, I won't. Or will I? Dude, I got so many paints that are cooked. Oh, we'll be able to get an edge highlight out of this. It's not even like the pop was on bad on top of this, like the lid. The lid's actually alright. Just Australian weather, I guess. Right, there's another one for me to get. And another one. Headbutt. Oops. White Scar. It's all Citadel. Mixed with a gloss varnish. Nah, can't say I've heard that. I mean, I'm definitely not having issues with the white edge highlight being visible. Gotta stop headbutting that. Gotta stop headbutting that camera. It's not gonna happen though, because I've got the headset on. So that's how the white armor is going to look. Probably did too much battle damage in that one area. But it's the back of the leg, so it's alright. Alright. Now that you've got that example, we're going to move on to the blue. Because we're not going to do the highlights yet. I just wanted to show you guys. And I wanted to, you know, sometimes when you sit there and you're just doing some base coats and recess shades, it's good to have like an idea of what it's going to look like. That just ended up being black. That's weird. It's better. Like I mixed my Abaddon black and my McCrag blue, and I just put way too much black in there. What's that on? That's on 20. With your recess shade and your tidy up finished, we are now going to move on to shading the blue area for this. We are mixing together 1 part of Abaddon black, so just like a straight black, and the base blue that we used, so McCrag blue. Adding just a small amount of water just to help this flow. Whoop. Don't do that. Hey, tattooed zoologist, how you doing? Not ideal. Not ideal. Does look like there's a recess there. You have a question about Relic? I'll be able to answer you in like 5 minutes. Unless you want to answer now. Would, yeah. It's not just physical. It'd be 5% of like fire, 5% of magic. On that note, guys, we are going to finish up there. We've actually got some good work done there. It's a fair amount of work getting the refresh shade done, so I'll work on doing some more of that white off stream, so I'm not doing it on stream. Like this leg here needs, I need to relayer on some of the leg. You can see it's a little bit streaky, but we can fix it. It's all good. We'll be doing that, and then we'll do some more recess shades tomorrow, and then you can get an idea. That's what the white armor is going to look like. Right there. We'll be doing some microchipping on the red, and the blue. We won't do it on the yellow though, because there's only small amounts of yellow. I don't think it makes sense to do micro scratching on the yellow, and we won't be doing any scratching on the weapon either. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, guys, 8 PM Australian Standard Time. Lunch clock back 2 hours. That is when the stream starts every single day. Enjoy your day, guys. Enjoy your night, and I will catch you tomorrow. Peace.